What's up, guys? Game Fiend of all games here, and I'm back to give you another Drama Scripted Saturday. And on this week's Drama Scripted Saturday, let's look at the mid card first. Feud between Kevin Owens and Ryback. It looks like they're just going. It looks like it's going to lead. Well, it has to lead because Ryback needs to get his rematch clause to a rematch in Hell in a Cell. Hopefully that'll be a good build up for that rematch, or hopefully that match will be better than the match they had at Night of Champions. I'm interested to looking at that rematch. For some odd reason, the Dolph Ziggler and Rusev thing isn't ending, and I don't know if they're stretching it out for Lana to get her wrist back, or that's probably it. They're waiting for Lana's wrist to fully heal, but then what? We're gonna have a match between Lana and Summer Rae. I'd rather not see that either, because that's not gonna go anywhere either. The Divas division is all over the place, because as you know, Paige, Charlotte, and Becky, they're not together. It's just Becky and Charlotte, and then it looks like they're gonna replace Paige with Natty, because Paige, I can't really say Paige is a heel because Paige still hates the Bellas. So I must say she's an anti-hero because she's really doing her own thing. And where's Team Bad in all this? So we're just gonna forget about Team Beautiful and Dangerous. It's just Charlotte, Becky, Natty, and then the Bella Twins, and then Alicia Fox. We're just gonna forget about Team Bad. Okay, but it's a mess. Like I don't. Obviously, Nikki's gonna get her rematch at Hell in a Cell. But I don't see. It's all over the place. It's just Charlotte's the champion, and everybody wants the. Well, I can't even say everybody wants the title. It's just Nikki wants the title, and Paige obviously wants the title. But there's no. You're really gonna tell me that Natty and Becky Lynch never want the Divas title? So this storyline, it can't. This team-based Divas thing from day one can never work because it never really gave a chance for the Divas to individually shine out on their own like they did in NXT. The majority of the WWE Universe, sadly, does not watch NXT, so unless you watched NXT, you still don't really know who Becky, Charlotte, or Sasha Banks are. Hell, how are they going to bring up Bayley? When Bayley, if promoted correctly, is the female version of John Cena. But they brung everybody up in teams, and now you're gonna have to put them individually, but half of them are still teams and one rogue. I don't know. It's all over the place. It's like, yeah, when we're writing this is good, but now we want to make Paige break out on her own again, but everybody else still be in teams. I don't know. In other words, I never thought I'd be saying this in I'm 25 now. Boy, I've been watching wrestling for quite a while. In my 20-something odd years of wrestling, I've never thought I would say I'm only watching Raw 100% for the corporate Kane part. Because he's really pulling off this split schizophrenic personality of being corporate Kane and Demon Kane. He's really pulling it off really well. Oh, and hands down, Seth Rollins right now is the best person in WWE in a microphone. That promo he did, he was like, Kane, you're going to hell, but I'm feeling like I'm going to heaven. Like I'm sitting on cloud nine, just chilling. And it was like the Pope was in town, and the Pope was the one that told me that I was that promo. When Seth Rollins gets a chance to talk about himself, he is untouchable on that microphone. He really is untouchable on that microphone. But he's really, Kane could really, unless that was a fake chair, which I highly doubt it. Seth Rollins beats him up with a steel chair. He gets taken out on a gurney and on a stretcher back to the ambulance, rips off his suit, changes into Demon Kane, walks off the beating, and proceeds to beat Seth Rollins' ass. Kane is entertaining as hell with this gimmick. The Joseph Parks thing that they're doing, it's very entertaining. I like that they even this week they brought in a person from the human resources department, came past the test, and it's funny, they were testing Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins didn't even know. Seth Rollins failed, but he's the champion, so obviously he's gonna keep his job. But it looks like it's building up for a match at Hell in a Cell, and this match should be in a Hell in a Cell because it's with Kane. Seth Rollins versus Kane for the WWE World Heavyweight title, and this will be the second straight year in a row that Seth Rollins had a match inside the Hell in a Cell. Because last year's Hell in a Cell match, it was against Dean Ambrose. So if things work out how it seems it's going to work out, this year's Hell in a Cell match should be against Kane with the title on the line. And I can't wait to see how the story build-up is going to continue until that match folds. Because what's going to happen is when next week's Raw, is Kane going to go back to being normal and say, I have no idea what you're talking about? Or it's very interesting. It keeps you wanting to go back to Raw every week just for the Kane segment. And that's what has my attention. How are they going to build this corporate Kane, Demon Kane, Seth Rollins feud? I'm very interested to see it. But on that note, I'm going to wrap up this Drama Script Saturday. And if you like what you have witnessed, please don't forget to comment and subscribe. And until next Saturday, guys, later and